It's nighttime in the jungle, and this is when all of the animals come out to play. But there are some scary predators lurking in the dark, too. What do you do if you get lost in the jungle? Do you stay calm and keep your wits about you? Or do you panic and run around like a headless chicken? If you choose the latter, then you might just find yourself face to face with our next cryptid. Welcome back. I'm here, and today we're exploring. Are you ready for this? Jungle Demon, the fiend beast that watches from the shadows. Coming up next on Fake or Fact. In today's episode, we're heading into the dense jungles of Southeast Asia. Our story begins with a man named Ivan. He was an explorer who had spent many years searching for the legendary wild man of Borneo, also known as the orangutan. One evening, while walking through the jungle, Ivan and his guide heard a loud noise that sounded like someone clearing their throat. They continued on their way until they saw something that made their blood run cold. Ivan later described what he saw as a demon from hell. It was a towering, ape-like cryptid with glowing red eyes. Its body was covered in moss and vines that reached out like grasping claws. But that wasn't the scariest part. As it emerged from the fog, lightning flashed and thunder cracked. This illuminated its hunched posture and long arms, which were twice the length of its torso. Ivan could barely make out its features, but he saw enough to know he was staring at something truly terrifying. When the beast noticed Ivan and his guide, it let out a bone-chilling roar and vanished into the darkness. They tried to follow, but it was gone without a trace. They searched for the creature for days, but it seemed to be hiding from them. However, they weren't completely unsuccessful. They found huge footprints that were unlike anything they'd seen before. They were about 3 feet long and 2 feet wide. To this day, Ivan doesn't know what kind of creature could have made those tracks. This terrifying encounter was reported in 1987, but it's only one of many similar sightings in the area. Some believe the creature is a type of orangutan, while others think it's a new species entirely. There have been many alleged orangutan sightings throughout the years, with the first one dating back to 1926. An explorer named von Denikreen encountered a strange biped ape while traveling through the jungle. He said it walked upright on 2 legs and had a reddish-brown face and body. Like the orangutan animal quickly climbed up a tree and disappeared into the canopy. Between 1930 and 1940, there were even more sightings of the mysterious creature. One person who claimed to have seen it described it as having the head of a gorilla, the body of a human, and hands and feet like those of a crab. These descriptions may seem far-fetched, but they provide an interesting glimpse into the folklore of the orangutan. Some believe it's a human-ape hybrid, while others think it's a type of primate that's unknown to science. Whatever the truth may be, the stories of the orangutan continue to captivate people around the world. One theory suggests that the orangutan is actually a type of This is an extinct species of ape that lived in Asia during the Pleistocene. Fossils of Gigantopithecus have been found in China, India, and Vietnam, and it's estimated that it weighed between 500 and 1,200 pounds. While it's possible that some members of this species survived into modern times, this is highly unlikely. The Gigantopithecus is believed to have gone extinct around 100,000 years ago, due to climate change and competition for food with other animals. Additionally, there's no evidence that any large unknown primates exist in the remote regions of Borneo. Even if orangutan is a real animal, it's probably not a gigant. Instead, it's likely some other type of ape that hasn't yet been discovered by scientists. For example, there are several species of tarsia living in the jungles of Southeast Asia. These small apes are known for their large eyes and ability to leap great distances. One of these species, the gray tarsia, can grow up to 4 feet tall and weigh over 100 pounds. It's possible that a particularly large gray tarsier could resemble the orangutan. However, there's another explanation for the orangutan sightings. Some believe that it's nothing more than a hoax. In recent years, there have been several reports of people being paid to stage orangutan sightings in order to attract tourists. These staged encounters have led to conflicting accounts of what the creature looks like, which has only added to the confusion surrounding this mysterious beast. Some say it's a hairy biped that walks on 2 legs, while others claim it's a large quadruped that resembles a bear. There have even been reports of a winged orangutan, though there's no evidence that any such creature exists. One of the most famous orangutan videos was taken in 2017 by a group of hunters in the jungle. The video shows a large, hairy creature walking on 2 legs. However, it was later revealed that the video had been staged, and that the creature was actually a person in a costume. Regardless of whether the orangutan is a real animal or a hoax, the legend has captured the imaginations of people around the world. There are even several cryptozoology organizations dedicated to finding the orangutan, though none have been successful so far. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in the middle. Maybe there are some undiscovered primates living in the remote jungles of Borneo. Or maybe some of the sightings are actually hoax. We may never know for sure. But one thing is certain. The legend of the orangutan will continue to live on in the folklore of Southeast Asia. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and comment below. I've been your host, and we'll see you next time. Have you ever seen anything creepy while hiking in the woods? Let me know in the comments section down below. Maybe you've seen Bigfoot or maybe a Wendigo. The woods can be a scary place. If you need some entertainment while you're camping, I'd recommend bringing a ukulele. You can sing spooky songs around the campfire. Ukuleles are fun to learn, too. They're not nearly as intimidating as a guitar. They're smaller, and they only have 4 strings. There are tons of chords that you can easily learn and put together to make some really catchy tunes. All you need to get started is a good ukulele and a tuner. I prefer a clip-on tuner because they're easy to use, and they free up space in your guitar case. The Snark SN1 is super accurate and reliable. It even works on guitars and other instruments. It's incredibly lightweight, so it won't weigh you down. Plus, it's really compact. It's just about an inch long. You can attach it to your ukulele or any metal instrument using the included rubber band. You can also swap out the rubber band for a strap and hang it around your neck. Then you can tune your ukulele to perfection in no time. Whether you're camping in the woods or hanging out in your living room, you'll sound great. Thanks for watching. I've been your host. Don't forget to like and comment. We'll see you next time.